Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is I'm discussing a pair of sneakers which has gone absolutely crazy. Y'all have probably seen this recently if you have been holding some White Thunders or held on to some White Thunders. Remember, we discussed this, I think it was back in August when they initially dropped towards the end of the month. Right around back to school time, we were discussing this release as being perfect timing, and it looks like that was correct. You know, we got lucky there, maybe, I don't know. We've been right a few times here on the channel, luckily, but this is one of those ones where it was just a very wearable shoe from the start. Always one of those ones that people were going to like and come back to. You could see that now more than ever. Nike, even then, didn't make enough of them. You remember, these were, you know, they never really were a brick. This has always been a Jordan 4 that's done well. Like, from the start, we've been able to see this is a pair that will go for money. Like, you can check Jordan 4s recently. Most have been going for 200, 220 bucks. These never went below 240. In the men's sizes. Grade school, you actually had an opportunity. I remember there was some guy that was selling bulk for like 155 per. So, like, there was some really good opportunity to, you know, make some money on GS pairs. Because those are all selling for above 250 now. The men's pairs are at 300 to 350. So, we're going to discuss what happened with this pair, why they went up so much so quickly. And yeah, I'll give you all my reasons in this video. Pretty much the same reasons as to, you know, why the shoe would have initially gone up. So if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's try to 300 likes on this video. Normal goal we always shoot for, so if we could do that, that'd be great. I'd appreciate it. And you guys can always check me out. My IG's down below. I'm always buying, selling, trading. So if you guys got any questions, just, you know, leave them. Feel free to hit me up. Mainly though, you can check my story. I got tons of stuff for sale there. So, you know, not as much for questions, but you know, you can leave any you got in the comments and you can hit me up if you're interested in anything on my IG. And of course, if y'all also want to check us out down below at Resell Vision, do not forget we're going to be giving away a pair of this SB Dunk Low right here, the Wizard of Oz SBs. So if you want a chance to win this SB Dunk Low in your size for free, then yeah, check it out. Join down below. Don't miss out. And we do under market sneakers every single day. So if you guys can see that right there, do not miss out. See y'all there. That's all down below in the pinned comment. I feel like we've said enough here. I think I've said subscribe and like already. So, yeah, trying to throw it on the video. And let's get started on discussing why the White Thunders went up so much in price so quickly. At least for, you know, a Jordan 4. For like a Travis Scott low, this would be like normal progress, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, the main reason I decided to go ahead and make this video, we'll just get into it. So, I have like a couple 7Ys left, right? And I just noticed that like, when I was selling them, right, I got someone that was buying one this morning. The prices are absolutely nuts on these. We'll just get into it, right? I don't have to really show too much about the pair, you know what I mean? Just White Thunders, you know what I mean? Typical Nubuck material. I mean, you just go look at all the last Thunders, the, you know, yellow and black Thunders, the red Thunders. Like, those are, it's all pretty much the exact same. Just this is white and black. And that was also actually one of the initial reasons as to why we said these would be such a good hold, is because they are so much more wearable than the other Thunder colorways. If you just think about the other Thunder colorways, the red Thunders, the yellow Thunders, they are very cool colorways, right? Like, of course, those are Jordan 4s that easy holds. Like, just think about it. You know, the brighter colors are the type of shoes that people are going to like to put on feet. But if you truly, like, dive into it, what's easier to wear, a white and black shoe or a black and red or a black and yellow shoe? You know what I mean? Probably the white and black shoe. You know what I mean? There's more outfits, there's more options. And that's initially one of the, you know, best reasons, in my opinion, as to why the White Thunders went up so much, is because it's just like one of the more wearable models we got out there for Jordan 4s right now that dropped this year. But aside from that, let's just get into the screen recording. Y'all can see that it's up right now. And look at this. You can see the sales doing well. 270 sales last 3 days. So it has the lightning bolt symbol. These have always had that symbol on StockX since the release. Like, they've just been a popular model since they dropped. And look at these prices. I mean, these are going up every day, bro. The price that we agreed to on the 7Y isn't even good anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I think we said it was like 240 or 250, so I mean, you know, pretty fair. But I'm selling to a store, you know what I mean? So that should also let you know enough. I'm literally, the store is paying me ask price, so that should let you know what is the resale shop selling them for, you know what I mean? So people are paying absolutely crazy on these right now. That's one of the main things I'm gonna say. And yeah, I expected these prices, I did, but I want to be honest with you guys here on the channel. I did not expect them this year. I didn't expect them until probably like Christmas next year. Like, this was a shoe I was expecting to hold for at least like a year before I made some really serious cash on it. Turns out, no, I only had to hold it till the later part of this year. You know what I mean? They dropped like third quarter of this year, so I only had to hold them like 3-4 months, and boom, look at that. We're up like almost $100, and just on like each pair. And in the men's ones, we're up way more than that. You know what I mean? The men's ones are selling like 350, 300. I mean, I copped those at retail. Like I got 11.5 at retail, no problem. A couple of them. I mean, my dad even hit me up. He was like, "Yo, you want this size 11?" So, yeah, I think I even sold him a pair. So, yeah, it just kind of like, these weren't initially super hard to grab, and that just should let you know in the future, hey, if you see a shoe that is super, super wearable that people are really feeling, that's something you should pay attention to, because those usually end up being the shoes that are a good hold, or the ones that people are able to come back to because it's a wearable model, or they need to double up on them, or they're super clean and, you know, it's just one they got to have for the collection because, you know, they can wear them on the daily. Like, that's the type of stuff you need to pay attention to, because at the end of the day, what are shoes meant for? Wearing. So if the shoe's really easy to wear, if it's something that you can put on really easily, that's the type of shoe that people are going to be coming back to, or even copping down the line, because they're going to see it, you know, a couple years after the release, or even a couple months after the release, because that's what happened with these. It wasn't even a couple years. It was just a couple months. People that didn't initially see these in August, people that were just seeing these for the first time in September, October, November, they were willing to pay $350 on these, or $250 on the grade school ones, and boom, y'all can see they're right back there. And I think the reason that is, I'm going to mention this in this video, I think the reason that people were willing to pay so much on these so comfortably, you know what I mean? Because I think that's another thing we have to talk about, right? Like, these were just at 150, 160, or not 150, 160, 160, 170 bucks. Like, they were just around retail price in the grade school sizes. Like, that was not that long ago. Like, people were obviously very comfortable paying around retail price, but we flipped very, very quickly to 250, 260. And I think the reason that is because if you go look at the Yellow Thunders or the Red Thunders in grade school sizes, I think those are right now going for, like, here, I mean, I got StockX up right here, so why don't I just, like, show you guys, right? Look at this, right? This is why people are so comfortable with paying the 250, 260 on the White Thunders, because the Red Thunders, the Yellow Thunders, those in grade school sizes, I mean, check that out. We're almost at $400. So, I mean, White Thunders are arguably more wearable for, you know, a kid. You could say that. I mean, the Red Thunders, my kid could, you know, these are clean. You know what I mean? A nice Jordan 4. But, I mean, yeah, this is, I mean, which one, in my personal opinion, I find these to be more wearable, right? You could argue, you know, it's all, again, as I mentioned in a video recently, that's all opinion based. But I think that's the reason most people, at least, you know, again, for most people, see the White Thunders as just a better shoe. And that might be the reason that, you know, initially people are just so comfortable with paying more on these, is because the other ones are already going for a ton of money. So shoot, if I'm paying like $100 less, even if it's $250, still cheaper than the Red Thunders. So I think that's the main reason as to why people have been so comfortable with paying a higher price. Also, I mean, this, again, I discussed this in a video not long ago. And look at that, men's size 7 going for $365. We did these in Resell Vision for like $250. We were selling, actually no, scratch that. We were doing these for $215 in Resell Vision. I actually might be able to show some of those on the screen. If I got some time when I'm editing later, I'll show some of those on the screen. But you can see some of the deals we were doing in Resell Vision. We knew these were going to be a good hold, and we wanted to provide as many of these as at the best prices as we could. You know what I mean? I mean, crazy what these are going for right now. We're talking $300 to $350. I'll put a plus on that because, as you can see, some of the smaller men's sizes, men's 7, I had those going for $360. I sold these for like, I cannot believe it. But it just goes to show you, if it's a wearable shoe, if it's something people are feeling, if it's something that people are going to be asking for heading into holiday season. I mean, again, I remember these dropping in August, and I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be a shoe that a ton of kids are going to be asking for Christmas. Like, I just thought about myself, my 16-year-old self, right? That's all I did. Like, I'm 22 right now, so I just thought about myself a few years ago, right? And I was like, all right, what would I have asked my mom for a few years ago as a 16-year-old? I was die hard for Jordan 4s when I was 16 years old. I could not get enough of them. And I was like, if I saw these when I was 16 years old, I mean, Christmas time, I would have been like, Mom, I need these. You know what I mean? You know, I'm luckily blessed enough to be in that position to like ask my parents for stuff for Christmas. So yeah, that's what we can say. I'll end that screen recording. But really, just to that point, what I was basically trying to get at by saying that is, you know, you just have to think about what the people are feeling, man. What are people feeling? Is it something that's wearable? And also just think about, you know, the average buyer base for Jordans. A lot of people that buy Jordans are, you know, are kids or, you know, young adults or people in high school and college or, you know, people just trying to wear them to, you know, the workplace with their colleagues. Like, what would be a good pair for that? And this ticks all those boxes. It would be a shoe that's popular amongst, you know, coworkers, amongst high schoolers, amongst, you know, young adults, whatever you want to call it. Even the OGs were feeling these. You know what I mean? The OGs that were copping the Thunders way back. You know what I mean? Or the OG Lightnings. So, yeah, it's like, this was a good shoe because it ticked all those boxes. That's really just all you got to really look for is it something that the people are feeling, and how many of them are. Also, that's another really important thing is stock numbers. They never made a lot of these. It was only like 125,000 pairs on sneakers, so there never was like huge stock for these. That's something you also have to pay attention to with these Jordan 4s. If it's only like 200K pairs, I mean, it's not a million pairs, right? So I think that's another reason that Jordan 4s also have been going for less is because A, well, more bulk players have been getting them. That's the main reason. But B, is because people, you know, saw that military blue drop with a million pairs and people are like, oh man, no Jordan 4 is ever going to resell again. What? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot, I'm not saying that's you guys, by the way, right? Because a lot of you guys who watch the channel actually are really, really smart. I've seen that in the comment sections, you know, because a lot of you be buying Travis Scott's not stopped. So, hey, you know what's going up. But aside from that, I literally forgot what I was saying. So, yeah, you know, we'll just round it out here. The White Thunders are, you know, they're a good hold. Y'all probably know why. They're wearable. They didn't make a lot of them. I mean, yeah. Jordan 4s will still resell too. Just because the military blues brick, you know, these dropped after them are doing great. You know, just stock numbers are everything. So yeah, if you guys want more content like this, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Don't forget, let's try to 300 likes in this video. Just lets me know this is the type of content y'all want more of, man. Getting a little bit of a late start today. I'm a bit bummed out about that. I slept until like, I want to say it was like 12 today. I mean, it just lets me know my body was super tired. But like, yeah, a bit, I mean, you know, I'm not bummed out for the fact that I slept in, but, you know, I just have a bit of work that, you know, I wanted to get done. Not a lot of, like, school stuff since we're kind of done with the exam period, but, you know, I want to drop some items in Resell Vision. Shout out my members in there. So, you know, I want to get back in there. Well, I'll do that after this video, but, you know, I want to, like, get in my run today. You know, I got a little bit of, you know, things to do in terms of, like, the resale business. So just, you know, I would have preferred to do it in the morning, but we're up a little bit later today getting it done. Like, what time is it right now, right? Let me check this. Like, yeah, it's 1:22 right now. Like, right now, I'd usually be way done with recording, probably editing. But, yeah, you know, we slept in, got a little bit of rest. I needed it, I guess. And, yeah, you guys can check me out. My IG's down below. I'm always buying, selling, trading if you guys want more. Just, you know, sneaker-related content, check it there. I'm always posting stuff. I posted a Wizard of Oz SB on-feet video or reel there yesterday, so y'all can check that out. Y'all are funny in the comments, man. Someone was like, I'm trying hard not to crease them. Bro, my patio just isn't that big. I don't have a lot of space to turn around. That's why I was looking funny when I was stepping, bro. Y'all be funny though. Y'all be picking at me and stuff like that. And that gonna get to me though, trust me. We stay cool over here. At least, you know, we try. So yeah, I think that's everything I need to say. Resell Vision, we're down below. I mean, we were doing these for 215, 220. It literally hurts my heart to say that. But it doesn't hurt my heart because at the end of the day, some members got a really good deal. And I mean, shout out to the member. Hey, whoever got that size 7 Thunder, I mean, hopefully you're making some good bread on those right now. $370 is crazy. I mean, I sold those to you for, I think it was like $250, $260. Nuts. But congratulations. And we'll be doing more of this. So I'll see you all in the next one tomorrow. Catch you guys then. Don't miss out. Peace.